Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with a key vaccination milestone here in the U.S. with new COVID cases and hospitalizations spiking across the country again, and a highly contagious new variant spreading to more countries. We've learned today that more than 200 million Americans are now fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. That's roughly 60% of the population, and the pace of vaccinations is picking up for both first shots and boosters. Demand for the vaccine has been high amid the new surge and the emergence of the Omicron variant. And today, Pfizer said that early research finds that the initial 2 shots of its vaccine appears to be much less effective against Omicron than previous variants. But a booster dose offers significantly more protection. We have new reporting on Omicron tonight from South Africa. But CBS's Nikki Battiste is going to lead off our coverage from New York. Good evening, Nikki.
Norah, good evening. Both Johnson & Johnson and Moderna tell CBS News tonight they're testing their current vaccine's effectiveness against Omicron and pursuing a booster to target the new variant in case it's needed. As the Omicron variant spreads across the country, Pfizer announced today its booster shot offers significant protection.
The booster shot could be the answer to the challenge that we're facing with the Omicron.
But only a quarter of eligible Americans have had a booster, just as COVID hospitalizations jumped nearly 30% in the past month, driven by the Delta variant. 4 states, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, are responsible for half of that increase. Michigan hit a record number of hospitalizations this week, and in South Africa, a much higher number of young children have been in the hospital with the new variant.
We have just, as you know, rolled out children 5 to 11, and today's data suggests we need to plan for also boosting them sooner rather than later.
Michael Dolston is Pfizer's chief scientific officer.
Do you think there's any chance we might need a 4th shot at some point because of Omicron?
I think it is very likely that we will need a 4th boost, possibly already this spring, particularly if Omicron continues to dominate.
The head of the CDC said tonight most U.S. Omicron cases are in vaccinated people. Nearly all have mild symptoms with cough, congestion, and fatigue. Meanwhile, the chief scientific officer of Pfizer told me they expect to have a vaccine for children as young as 6 months by this summer. Norah?
That is some news. Nikki Battiste, thank you.